What you're looking at here is the 5-minute chart of NVIDIA and the Trend Scout indicator on that chart. The Trend Scout indicator, what it does is on the chart that you're currently on, it shows you the pivot points that define the trend that is currently taking place. So right now you see that NVIDIA is in a 5-minute uptrend, scouting a higher high below 5-minute resistance at 458.12. And you can see that 458.12 resistance is right there, and it's close. It's only, just a slice of percent away from where price is right now. What Trend Scout also gives you is the key resistances and supports on other time frames above the one that you're currently on. Specifically, it cares about the 5, the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly time frames. So what you see right above that 5-minute resistance is the next 15-minute resistance. And right above that, you see that 4 hour and 1 hour resistance are really close as well. So what it gets you to do as a newer trader, or even as a seasoned trader, is think beyond the time frame that you're on. Because one of the main traps that traders fall into is they get sucked into what's happening on the current time frame, and they don't think about what's going on above. They don't think about where could this go, how far could this go, and where will we meet resistance if it tries to go there. And based on that, what's the most likely scenario of what's going to happen next? And so that's what Trend Scout gets you to do. It really gets you to stop and think more deeply about what's happening on different time frames. Now, it works on any time frame. I can jump out of the 15-minute, and it'll draw the trends on the 15-minute for me, or I could go to the 20-minute, I could go to the 30-minute, but it will only draw trends for those ones I mentioned: the 5-minute, the 15, the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly. And there's a bunch of reasons for that. Mostly it's because those are the trend timeframes that we find we care about, and the ones that help us to understand and define the trends that we are currently trading. But there's also some benefits to doing that. So for example, let's say that you like trading on the 5-minute time frame, but you really only care about the 15-minute trend. So we have the ability to, if you go in here, you can choose to go in the parent time frame. So we're on the 5-minute chart. The parent time frame would be the 15-minute time frame. And there it's drawing now the 15-minute pivots for me and the 15-minute trend. And I don't need to concern myself with all the micro moves within that. I can just sort of keep zoomed in here on the 5-minute, knowing that my 15-minute resistance is above. And so the Trend Scout gives you what a lot of people will pay money for in terms of subscriptions. They'll pay a subscription to sign up to a service to have a person tell them what's going on any given time frame, on any given chart. And they'll go in and they'll make requests. Tell me what's going to happen on Tesla. What's the most likely thing that's going to happen on NVIDIA? What's the most likely thing that's going to happen on QQQ? Well, when those people look at those charts and they tell you what they think, they're telling you this. They're looking at the pivots. They're looking at how extended things are. And they're looking at where the resistances and supports are and making a recommendation of what's the most likely scenario based on that. And now with Trend Scout, you get all of that on every chart you ever look at forever and ever. And we hope you love it.